In this video, we're going to talk through your profile and some specific settings you'll want to configure to ensure you get the most out of your Banner Connect account. So how do you get to your personal profile? You'll go down to Settings and simply click My Profile. Now from here, I'm going to slide over to my actual profile so you can see how I have mine configured. So of course you have a photo. This is for your benefit, the benefit of your team, so that wherever you are assigned to something, it's your face, not just your initials that show up. Here you have your name, email, phone. We'll talk about this calendar feature in another video. Down here, of course, you can set up an email signature. So if you currently have a signature that's a part of your outgoing emails, excuse me, whether from your Gmail or Outlook account or whatever you use, then you can set that up in here and toggle this on to make sure it's a part of your outgoing emails from Banner Connect. Of course, you can change your password, you can sign out, maybe you borrowed a device or were on a public device when you signed in previously, or you just want to make sure that your account is secure. You can sign out remotely everywhere right here. And you can and should also set up two-factor authentication, which will require a code sent by either text or email to allow you to log in. This will just ensure that no one else is getting into your account but you. This next feature is really valuable and frankly kind of critical if you want to make sure that communications between you and a contact in Banner Connect show up in both your own inbox when you just log into Gmail or Outlook, but also shows up in the Conversations tab of Banner Connect and related to that specific contact in Banner Connect. So how do we make sure that happens? You set up email two-way syncing. So you can see here, I can simply choose Gmail, which is we use Google Workspace here. I can choose Gmail, click Connect. It's going to take me over here where I can sign into that account. And it's done. Now, communications I send or I receive from a contact or to a contact that exists in Banner Connect will show up in both my inbox and inside Banner Connect. One quick note that I want to just press on a little bit more. That is communication with contacts that are not contacts within Banner Connect, just someone who sends you an email or otherwise is communicating with you and they were never created as a contact inside the CRM. The two-way syncing won't apply to them. They have to have been added to Banner Connect in order for that conversation thread to be recorded inside the CRM. So they might have been added by filling out a form that'll kick off that relationship, or scheduling a visit using one of your calendars, or maybe they were just manually added. At that point, any communication going to or from that email address will be logged inside the CRM, but without that, it'll just stay in your inbox. Next, let's look at this calendar settings section. So down here, you can see that you can connect multiple different calendars to your Banner Connect account. Here's why you'd want to do that. Let's say you have a work calendar and a personal calendar. Maybe you even have a side hustle calendar. And you want to make sure that before someone books a visit, schedules a visit to talk with you or schedules a call or whatever you might use your calendars for, before they do that, you want to make sure that that space is available. So you can connect all your different calendars in here. You can then say, which calendar do I actually want bookings to be added to, which in my case is my main work calendar. But also, which calendars do I want to check for conflicts to make sure that no one adds an event where I'm already going to be at the dentist or on vacation or whatever that might be. So simply clicking Add New will allow you to connect a Google Calendar, Outlook, iCloud, or even a Calendly account if you have that separately. Frankly, if you're using Banner Connect, I don't know why you would need Calendly. You can also, inside this same toggle box here, the same pop-up, you can go to connect to a Google Meet account if you use that for virtual meetings, or Zoom or Microsoft Teams. So you can connect that. So if someone chooses that as their meeting option, it'll create a link using your personal Google Meet, Zoom, or Teams account so that that meeting is set up and that room is set up for you. Finally, when you scroll to the bottom, you will see a Schedules section. This is sort of your global availability for any calendar that you might have someone book a meeting through. Then you want to make sure that no one can book a meeting outside of your preferred or available times. So for me, it's 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern that I'm available for meetings. And so I've set it up that way, connected it to all the different calendars that someone might book a meeting with me through, and then hit update availability to ensure that no one can book outside of those times. I hope this quick look at the profile, your individual profile, has been helpful. Let us know if you need a deeper dive into any of these features.